Hey everybody, Ricky here with you again. Today's video is going to be a special video as far as I'm concerned. As some of you I'm sure know, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. And the final Harry Potter movie is coming out in days. And that's a big deal for me because I love Harry Potter, love everything about Harry Potter. My wife and I would not have known each other if it were not for Harry Potter. Actually, a lot of things in my life would be a lot different without Harry Potter. And it's, kind of an emotional thing for me. And I'm not the only one that thinks this way. I think I heard it best put by Christina Horner, who, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you've probably seen her on here on YouTube. She is in a wizard rock band called the Parcel Models. You can click on Harry Potter here and go check out her channel. She's been, vlogging quite a bit lately about this very same thing. And she said that she has a strange sense of nostalgia for the present. And I thought that was a great way of putting it. Even though, Harry Potter's never really going to go anywhere. Because the books will always be there, the movies will always be there. And, you've got Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which is amazing. And if you haven't been there, get there. My wife and I were there opening day. Suck on that. One of the highlights of my life. Awesome. You've got that, and Pottermore is going to be coming out. But still, there's that very heavy feeling of, it's just over. It's the end of an era, really. And I started thinking, my other big nerdy passion is Halo. And that's also coming to an end. Bungie's involvement with Halo is done. They've passed the torch. Halo will still be an ongoing thing, but Bungie's involvement with it, the forerunners, as it were, you get it? They've passed the torch, and it's time for someone else to carry it on. So that's also kind of the end of an era with that, which is why this video is its own special video. This is Halo Potter, the end of two eras. There are a lot of similarities, I guess, with Harry Potter and with Halo. Not really in the sense of story-wise, because there's not. But as far as the scope of things that are out there, there are similarities. With Harry Potter, obviously you've got the entire set of books, and Halo also has a huge line of books out there as well. And I didn't actually even get into Harry Potter until well after Goblet of Fire had come out. I had been aware of it. I knew that it existed, but I didn't really know what it was. And around the time that the first movie came out, I thought, okay, well, that looks kind of entertaining, I'll go see it. And after 10 minutes, I was hooked. I started reading the books after that. It's been a big journey, and I've gone through a lot of things in the world of Harry Potter. There was a lot of Harry Potter fan fiction rolling around out there. I took part in that as well. It started out as a joke, became this thing called The Young and the Stitchless. And people took it really seriously. It started out as just a total goof, and eventually people really got into it. And it became this huge thing and ran for a few years. But, I'm still friends with a lot of people from that experience, and that's how my wife and I met. You can say what you want to say and joke about it all you want, because I've heard it all before. The truth is, it was a big deal for me, and if none of that had happened, I wouldn't be where I am now. A lot of things in my life would not have happened the same way. You've got the video games. Not only is there, all of the different games based on each movie, but you've got, Lego Harry Potter. You've got the Quidditch World Cup, which I kicked ass at. Action figures and clothes, and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which is amazing. I would work there for free, just to work there. So yeah, Harry Potter is a big deal for me. And that is the end of an era as far as I'm concerned. And also, end of an era with Halo. And with Halo, like I said, there's similarities between that and Harry Potter, in the sense that, Harry Potter, obviously, all the books. Halo has plenty of books as well, which I've, read several of them. I've read the first 3 books. I think there's still like 3 or 4 more that are out there that I have not yet read. But the ones that I have read are amazing. They're incredibly well written. They take the story even further. A lot of people think it's just, it's just a game. But that's not even why I like it, because I'm not really into other shooter games. Like everybody else is all into, Bad Company and Modern Warfare, all that crap. I couldn't care less. Doesn't do it for me. What I love about Halo is the storyline. It's such a rich, detailed, genuinely fascinating storyline. The more I played it, the more I wanted to know the story behind the game. And a lot like Harry, I didn't get into it right away. I was not there from the first game. I was not at the controllers playing Halo Combat Evolved. I didn't get into it until Halo 3. I didn't even care about Xbox until Rock Band came out. Rock Band is what really made me actually want an Xbox. So when I got an Xbox 360, I got it just for Rock Band. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was like, "Oh, did you get Halo 3? And I was like, "No, I don't play Halo." And he was like, "You haven't played Halo? Here's Halo, here's money, go buy Halo 3. And I was like, okay. So I bought Halo 3. And the more I played, the more I got into it, the more I got involved in the storyline, the more I was invested in it. So I didn't get into Halo, from the beginning. I came in late. But since then I've played all of them, and I've delved deep into the story, and I've researched as much as I can research on them. And I can't wait to read some of the newer books, especially Cryptum, now that they're getting into the story of the Forerunners, which no one has ever known anything about until recently. So you've got the books, you've got the games, and there's no Halo movie coming out yet, but you got a lot of really kick-ass talented people that have taken it into their own hands and are going to be doing a lot of really awesome things with the Halo universe. Like you got Operation Chastity coming out, and you've also got Halo Faith, which is going to be coming out soon too. And they're doing some really awesome stuff, and they really want to involve fans and everything. So they've had t-shirt contests and poster contests. The Halo Faith actually had a contest to design a movie poster. I had actually entered that, and I placed as well. And this is my design here. It's a short film. It's not like it's going to be a whole big thing, but the fact that someone is taking all that time and energy and creating these things, and they're working with top of the line costume makers and prop makers. I think even Industrial Light and Magic is working on it with them. After Halo Reach came out, there was just kind of this collective sadness amongst the Halo community, because that was it. Bungie said Halo Reach was going to be their last Halo game, and it is. After Halo Reach, Bungie is stepping away, and they have no further involvement with the Halo series. But just like Harry Potter, Halo will continue on in other forms and fashion. Halo 4 was announced at E3 this year, which I just about geeked out of my mind, because I have always wondered what the hell happened at the end of Halo 3. You can't just leave the Chief floating around up there. And what the hell is that planet? And a lot of people are kind of nervous because it's not Bungie involvement, it's 343 Industries, but 343 Industries have been working with Bungie, I think, pretty much from the beginning on Halo, so I think it's in good hands, even though it's not officially a Bungie project. And not only is Halo 4 coming out, but Halo 4 is also the beginning of a new trilogy, so there's going to be 3 more games, at least, in the Halo series, and I am psyched. So, the end of 2 eras, Harry Potter, Halo, but by no means the end of the legend. The legend will continue. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch me be a complete geek. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.
One word. Thundercuckoo Fackenbird.